So we've got our object player that's created. We can move him around the room that we've designed, but now we need to have a camera follow him because we want to have a much smaller section. So let's show you how we're going to do that. Over my asset browser, I'm going to select room 1. This allows me to see on my room 1 information, and I'm going to come down to my viewports and cameras section. I'm going to choose to enable viewports. And this opens up so I can see now sub options for viewports 0 through 7. I only care about viewpoint 0 at this time. I'm going to choose visible. And now you can see it set for the whole width of my room. I want to make it much smaller. Remember, we're going to go for that kind of 8-bit character look. So we're going to make it much, much smaller. You can go higher resolution and do more stuff later on if you want to. So I'm going to choose 320 for my width and 180 for my height. So you can see this is pretty small. Under my viewport properties, this is the whole area that it can be in. I'm going to choose 1280 by 720. So that gives me my overall size. That way it knows how to proportionally display it. And then I want to turn on object following. So right now, if I scroll down, I see it says no object. I'm going to click that button, choose my objects folder and my object player. Those folders and such are related to my folders that are over my asset browser, which is why it's really important to make sure the right assets go in the right folders organizationally. Now I have my horizontal border. This is going to say like how far left and right will it be. I'm going to say my horizontal, I want these to be half my viewport size. So it's going to be 160 and 90. Save this and then click my run button. And now you can see my viewport has my character right in the center. His idle, he's kind of bouncing up and down. He's ready to walk. So now as I press my keyboard, characters to move him, I see him up and down. That collision, that move and collide function that we used in our last video is what says, ooh, I've hit something, I can't touch it. So I can go anywhere that there's a gap. So here's a little gap down here, and I can see my lava is constantly moving. So this is how we set up, this is what we want. We're very happy with this. It's a real easy way to set up our viewport camera so we can follow a character inside of our overall room. Now, one thing you might be noticing is as I move, my character always looks the same. He kind of does that little bob thing, but he doesn't turn left, right, up, or back. So what we're going to do next is set up some very basic commands so that we can control the different sprites and make him appear like he's walking in a given direction. Very helpful for creating just a little bit more interactive gameplay. That is coming up next.